Hello there, it's just me, your old buddy Grizzly Jim. And every now and again, something will come across my desk, and I think, do you know what? That's a nice little product. I could do a little video on that, a little showcase, just to share it with you guys, because I think it's, it's something worth talking about. Now, if you have been aware of me for any number of years, you'll know that I am a huge fan of lighted Nocks, tracer Nocks. They go by many names. And what that is, it's just a knock that you replace your existing knock with, and there's a little micro switch in there or whatever, and it lights up the knock as you shoot the arrow, and you get a nice light flying through the sky as you shoot your bow and arrow, and it looks really impressive as it hits the target, and a lot of people look at it and go, ooh, ah. But let me put a little caveat in there that for the most part, lighted knocks are not legal in competitions. But then again, archery isn't always about competition. It's sometimes just about shooting and enjoying yourself. So, and obviously, if you're hunting, they've got a very good application for hunting as well. But basically, it enables you to find your arrow in the dark. It lets you shoot your arrow in the dark, and it looks very pretty and it's very nice. But it's a lot of fun, and that's what I want to talk to you about. And these products came across my desk. These are the Merlin lighted Nocks. You get 3 in a pack. They come in 3 different sizes to replace an S knock, an X knock, and a G knock. So that's the 6.2 will replace an S knock or an S size knock. A 5.2 will replace an X knock, like on an Axis trad, something like that. We've got here, it's a slightly smaller diameter. And then you've got the 4.2, which will replace a G knock, which I've got sort of in this X impact here. Just going back, that's the S knock in the classic old school gold tip traditional. So there's 3 sizes. There are 4 different colors. You can have blue, red, green, or yellow. Unfortunately, we don't have any yellow in stock at the moment, but we will be getting some in fairly soon. But the thing I wanted to talk about is I've used them for years, and there is something that is problematic with lighted Nocks, and that is whether you've got a system like this where I have to use this little screwdriver as my string. But what happens is the string pushes on a little micro switch inside the knock as you shoot, and it illuminates the knock and it flies through the air, which is great. The problem being is when you come to turn it off. Now, a lot of times they give you these little screwdrivers and you're expected to find this tiny little hole just in here and then lift it, try and lift up the switch, and you sort of nobble the plastic every time you do it, and it's a bit of a pain and it's not very user friendly. The other options are you tend to get a knock that you can only use them in carbon, and there's a little circuit on there that once it touches the carbon, it ignites the knock, and then to turn it off, you have to break the connection a little bit, so you're shooting an arrow that's the knock isn't situated perfectly in the shaft, and that can be a pain and a fiddle, and it puts me off. I don't use them as much as I used to, just because it is a bit of a pain. But then these came along on my desk, and exactly the same thing happens. You shoot your arrow, the little micro switch in there illuminates the knock, lovely and bright. But the good thing is, on here there's a little switch, and that's easily operated with your thumb. You can turn it off with your thumb. You can use a screwdriver if you don't have any thumbnails or anything, but it is very easy to operate. They are just so much fun to shoot, and yeah, I just wanted to show them with you. You've got a little lithium battery in there that's going to last you absolutely ages, but only if you turn it off after each use. But yeah, every time you shoot it, it's going to turn it back on. You retrieve your arrow, turn it back off. It's going to last you for ages. But yeah, that is the little lighted knock. I just think it's just a cool little product. I think they are really useful. I used to use them a lot for arrow tuning, especially bare shaft tuning. It really helped you sort of see how the arrow was flying through the air. But yeah, that's the little lighted knock there. And I reckon if I can turn this off and this off, and we're in the dark a little bit, you'll be able to see how bright that is. There we go. That's the lighted knock. Just a little product I wanted to show you, a little showcase. Nothing too fancy. Just a real simple, such a simple thing. I don't know why more people don't use that sort of system. Put my lights back on. I think it was just Forgot about my sign. Yeah, I just think it's a nice little system. It's something you can just chuck in your kit bag, and if you want to do something sort of down the range, do something a little bit different, or you're shooting in failing light, I think something like that could be a good lot of fun. Like I say, available in 3 different sizes to fit your sort of standard 5/16 of an inch trad arrow, your S-Nock, your X-Nock, which will fit your 9/32 diameter arrow like your Eastern Axis trads or whatever, and then a G-Nock, a jazz arrow, something like that. But yeah, you can usually find a size to fit sort of any of your kind of standard sort of arrow shafts. But yeah, just a little thing I wanted to show you. But yeah, anyway, you take care, shoot straight, and I shall see you on the internet. Bye bye.